Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be making my zero draft or my outline of my first novel. If you hear noise in the background, it's the construction. I'm really sorry about that. There is literal construction across the street, which is very annoying, but oh well. So I have actually written the chapter 1, 2, and 3 outline already. I have a couple things that I've plotted out, but I just wanted to quickly explain what a zero draft is if you don't do writing. Obviously you can kind of guess, like outline kind of goes through all the things that happen in my book, but I'm using Anna New's method of a zero draft. I'll put this in the corner here, might be there, I don't know, one of those. But I will be kind of putting the chapter on the left side. I have clips, so you'll see. And then on the right, I'm just doing like kind of dot points of an outline of what happens in the chapter. So it's a bit more in depth, and I don't have to make up as much because I feel like I can't really do that on the spot as well. So I'm about to probably get out a couple chapters, maybe up to chapter 8, so about 4, maybe up to 10, and then I'm going to take a lunch break, and then we're going to hopefully get to about 20 or 30 chapters, and hopefully that's the end. I mean, I feel like I can finish this today, so this might be a shorter vlog, but you never know. And then I'm going to either finish tomorrow or edit it tomorrow, and then I'll also add in a bit of my planning for my last planning before I start writing in April, and I will be doing some vlogs next month of like what I want to write. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video, and let's get started. Okay, so I have finished the zero draft. There only ended up being 13 chapters, but I hope that I've put enough stuff into this book. The chapters seem like they're going to be pretty long, so I don't mind having just 13. And I'm going to kind of go over it again after lunch, and then tomorrow I will film a bit more of me going over everything, making sure I have enough stuff to write my book. And then I'm going to set up the manuscript because I have like a specific kind of font that I want to use and everything, so hopefully I can do that after, and I will just now quickly go through all my chapters and I'll give you a little sneak peek of the first chapter. So here is my first chapter, what happens. So they kind of start out in school because I need to cement that Miri and Dove are academic rivals and they really fight to be the top. I'm not having them be like true enemies because they don't really have some sort of like reason to be. I think Miri hates him a lot more than he hates her, but they don't really like each other, and then later they're forced to work together and stuff. So basically they're having their decide ceremony, which is where they find out which speak they're placed in due to which powers they have. So kind of the rest of the chapter is Miri and Opal, which is her best friend, getting ready for the ceremony. And they kind of just go downstairs, so this is kind of just like an opening chapter introducing the main characters, introducing the world, and then chapter 2 is where it all starts happening. So hopefully I can write a pretty good first draft. Obviously it's not gonna be good, you know, but like hopefully it gets all of this stuff in it and hopefully it isn't too long. I'm kind of trying to do like a more bare bones first draft because I'm not very good at putting in filler stuff, so I'm just gonna hit all these points and then it's probably gonna be pretty short, like 50 to 70k. And then I'm going to, in the second draft when I rewrite that, I'm going to like go through, figure out what I need to add, what like second plot lines I need to add, and then I'm going to go in and rewrite the whole book for the second draft, and I will add in all the filler then, so hopefully it gets up to 80 to 100k depending. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited to write this. This will be my first novel that I'll like fully write. I do have some sort of like short stories that I've done, but this will be my first novel, and hopefully it goes well. Today's update is it's Saturday, so I skipped yesterday because I wanted to take a day off from seeing my zero draft just to fully like kind of forget what I wrote and not be like influenced by like, oh yeah, I wrote it, whatever, it's good. But now I'm going to, I'm sorry if you hear traffic, I do have my window open because it's actually nice today, not raining, so just ignore that. Yeah, but I'm going to set up my manuscript right now, and then I'm going to go and edit my zero draft and go through some of my character profiles, make sure they're all right, go through my campfire and Milano profiles, and just again check all the information. And then yeah, so first I'm just gonna watch a couple videos to like get into the mindset of writing and kind of setting up to do my book, and then I'll get that going. So as you saw, I finished setting up the manuscript for my first draft. I'll just take you through it right now. I'm not going to explain it, but Anna New does have a good video that I'll try and link down below if I remember, on how to on setting up a manuscript. So I'll get that linked for you, and now I'll just show you what I've done and why. This is just the header page, so I have the project name, the draft, and then I'll put my name here, but I'm not gonna have it there right now. And then down here I've set up what my chapter headings are going to look like, and this is going to be for page breaks, but I'm just going to keep one here so I can copy and paste it when I need to. So I've set these up, so I've replaced heading 1, heading 2, whatever. So how you do that is you highlight the text that you want, and then you go in here and you say update heading 1 to match, and then whenever I need to use heading 1, so just go down here, and then if I go here, I hit heading 1, then it'll come in the middle, and I can just write chapter 2 as well. And then I have my normal text updated just to have the correct font and size. I will be using Allegria for this book, which is a font that I've discovered. When you go into more fonts, you can find it and add it to your Google Docs, and I will be writing this in Google Docs. So since this is all set up, I'm going to go into my campfire and my character profiles and just make sure that those are all good. So let me just do that now. Okay, so I looked over everything, my zero draft, my campfire. I also looked at my Pinterest board to make sure I didn't want to change anything. And it all looks good, so I'm actually ready to write my book, which I will be starting April 1st, so on Monday. And I will be vlogging probably about 2 weeks, and then edit the vlog and try and post it, and then vlog the next 2 weeks. So I'll be doing about 2-week vlogs every time. So you'll be probably seeing a writing vlog every 3 to 4 weeks, at least once a month, if not more. So hopefully you're excited for the writing content, because I am, because I'm writing my book. But I actually went over my zero draft and I was really surprised because I kind of thought it was more disjointed, like it didn't really flow as well, so I was gonna have to edit it. But I actually read over it and it was actually pretty smooth. So hopefully my writing goes well and I get a good draft, and then I'll be editing, which is pretty crazy. But I kind of just have it penciled in to be writing the rest of the year except for October, November. So I hope to be finished by October because I want to do just a random project for NaNoWriMo to get my mind off of Project S, because I'll have been writing it for a really long time. I think it's about 6 months. Let me see. April, May, June, July. Yeah, 6 months I'll be writing it. I mean, I hope to kind of finish it in the summer sometime, but if I don't, then by October 1st, so that I can do Preptober and NaNoWriMo. I'll probably just set a pretty low goal, but I just want to kind of write something different. And then in December, I'll hopefully be able to start revising my first draft. Like, I'll reread it, kind of go through, see what things I need to add, and then make a plan for the second draft. And then next year I'll be on draft 2. So that's kind of my long-term plans. This is a series, and I'm planning there to be 4 books. So it's a big project. And hopefully you guys want to read it so that I can get it published eventually once it's done. It'll probably be a couple years, but you never know. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you liked the talking portions of the vlog, even though obviously I'm not going to show my face, but hopefully it's not too boring. But let me know what else you want to see in April, and if you like this type of vlog, like where I do some talking portions, or if you just like vlogs where I just film what I'm doing. Again, sorry about all the background noise. It's busy for some reason at my house. I don't even know why. Yeah, so thank you again so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next week. Bye!